So it's a really small image. Yogi gave me a puzzle of the day. It looks like sixes. It's a very small image for some reason. This is this. So Yogi gave me a puzzle of the day. Puzzle of the day appears to be that. And I'm guessing the object is, what is the discard? Get some music. Figure out all of my tabs here. Yeah, could go for. Do I have it available? General files. Don't have it available, so I guess I'm going to download it again. I wonder why it's not. It must have been local to the other drive that I haven't pushed back yet, or it's just somewhere and I didn't add it to the thing. But I can look for some general fuzz right now. Dude is amazing. It's SoundCloud. I just want to listen to your tunes. Why don't I just download? If I go to SoundCloud, it's just going to play random things. I will get to your thing. Promise I'll get to your thing. Eat, copy link, share, repost. I really hope we didn't take down like the album downloads. It was so nice to just have them available without having to be silly. I understand why you take them down. Oh, download. There's the download. That was easy. Cool. Problem solved. Where's that particular folder that has those things in it? Considering it needs a home, we'll do that. That was study music. I'm just going to open up all of these and get all of them again, because I don't know what I did with them. And I would like to listen to some General Fuzz. Guy's amazing. And I'm not sure Ulrich Strauss would get copyrighted, so we're not going to try that. I like that he has album covers for everything too. It's like so professional. All right. So now, well, these are all downloading at reduced pace. Okay. But at least I don't have to, because I'll be burning internet connection. I promise, Yogi, I'll get to that. I promise. Where is this music actually being stored? Well, we can just put it on the swap, which is here. Where's my swap? Okay, that one says music, so I'm gonna go with that. Comfort Zone Remixes Floral Shop. This is lagging out. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Okay, well, while this is all downloading, what are the progress bars looking like? 3 minutes? Okay, I think we can look at the stories of train of thought. Okay, so I had, what just happened here? Let's just put it all under General Fuzz. Now they're actually finishing much faster. And I got contact with my NAS. Okay. What did I do with chat? Where's chat? So you currently have 3 pairs. I don't like having 3 pairs. 4, 5, 5, 6 is a good shape. 7, 9 is a rough shape. Let me remind myself of the shapes. See, normally in a game I see time ticking down. We would have just probably dumped the 9. But I have a feeling the 9 is actually useful here because of it's not a Sozu thing, but just the 4 to 6, 7 to 9. You're not actually losing space on the 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. But I'm thinking of a shape, and the shape I'm thinking of, it's not in Totsu. Like, is there a possibility to complete? Well, 6 is an awkward number. See, that's the whole thing. It's like if you can cover the whole Suji space, like 2, 5, 8, that's really good. We would need the 3 though. That's the issue. And then I think there was more that came with this. Hope they're all done. Yeah. They're all done. Copy these over here. That might take a minute. Assume for efficiency and value. Efficiency and value. It's a bit rough because I think I would do something different if this was early or late, but I mean, I'll get the idea. It's a puzzle. There might be something that's close, game situation, whatever. See, the problematic aspect here is, see, I have 3 pairs. I don't like 3 pairs, and the 6, 7 has the problem that this 6, 6, 7 and Su has the issue that the other pairs I honestly like better, and it's very unlikely that that shape is going to do me the most use. That pair is likely never getting used. Alright, so that was my guess. It'd be the 6. I really wouldn't want to cut that 9. It's a rare situation I'd keep the 9. And the double 6. Like, the double 6 is the most isolated pair. It's just that what I need out of the 6, 6, 7 is Orionmon, not another pair. Because this other shape. So let's just talk about complex shapes for a brief. Okay, I need to somehow dump these into folders. Yep, that is exactly what I want to do. You're so smart, extraction tool. Okay, so apparently the correct call, so basically in this shape, we're talking about this again. The 6 Sozu was my guess as to what you should drop, and apparently that's correct. But the 9, of course, is also quite close. Now I need to add this music to the library. And then we can play. Or I can rescan it, probably. Hopefully it'll figure that one out. Just want to get this all playing. I think it's a smart view. So now that we had a chance to look at the let's put it in the tool. See what the look at this a little bit more closely. This is what we were looking at. If you want to see. So Yogi's telling me it's got something to do with Pinfu too. So you draw the 6. You cut the 6 Su. Let's say you draw the 6, cut the 9. You have Pinfu. All right, so we looked at that. That's your. Oh, I was waiting for this music to show up. Can the music show up now? Where the hell is the music? Add media. How about here? Network. Okay, that ain't working. Other pieces of the network. So it's being dumb. Okay, what if I just tell you to go here? Wait, what just happened? Oh, well that's why it didn't work. I'm a little bit... Yeah. 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 Oh dear. rescan the watch folders again. Maybe it'll work now. There we go. It's figuring it out. There we go. There should be a handful of items here. Alright. Alright, we can do this. Are the factory. Bam. 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 I got 8 albums. That just happened. And this is not on shuffle. Let's go. Alright, let's get to the game. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. But I had to fix that. For my own sanity, I needed to fix that. Let's see. No, I want a quest worth more points. Friend's room is okay, I guess. Although I could probably get more. Just play 2 matches. So today we start at 7:34. Welcome to another episode of Guess the Pros Discard. That was the entirety of the first, besides me fixing the music problem. It was the first 18 minutes of the stream was me fixing things. And now we're ready. We're ready to play some Mahjong. I had another good one. I think I sent it to you. Oh, it was the pairs. I think it was the pairs. I was warming up on that. We'll switch to the other room. I saw earlier there were a whole bunch of people on, and now it's like, I guess nighttime over there or something. We hit grinding the copper. I keep getting a lot of copper. I really want to get this event done. That was my goal. It's the 90s and it's time for John. Oh no. I tried playing high level clacks, man. That's so hard. It's so hard. Look at this guy. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a war here. Let's see if who ends up in the crosshairs. Oh my goodness. It's the 90s. It's time for John. We're definitely going to hang on to East here for a minute. Do I really need this Dora? This Dora might be okay. I want to make it not look like... If I don't discard any of these, people are going to hang on to them. So perhaps we hit a run. Like that. We're definitely calling down East. It's 2 Han. I would like to find something to do with this 4 before too long. The 9. Thank you. Definitely in a calling situation. I don't want this 4. I want out of it right now. I'd rather just call and win a 2-Han hand. We can always check it. Sometimes I take a picture during the game and then just check it. The issue here is we'd lose our pair calling that. How sad am I about that? Pretty sad. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, if it was the 7, absolutely. If it was the 3, absolutely. Okay, 2, 3, 4 G. Doesn't help anyone. That doesn't really help me either. Probably should have dumped the 2 instead of the 8. Yep. I'd rather be able to call something here than build off of that. I think it'll take too long. And might be coming away. This person's discarding middle tiles. What the heck are they doing? Okay, well we got there. 4, 7. 7's a pretty interesting. I mean, this guy's just throwing everything. So, okay, so they've not discarded. Well, just sumo. Thanks, buddy. Let's go. A little 4K hand. Let's go. Thanks, buddy. Oh man, it's gonna feel so. It would feel so well if we somehow put him in last. Oh dear. Thanks for that's right. Thanks for making my 3K hand a 4K hand. Oh, they're about to actually lose a star. Maybe I shouldn't be as concerned about them. They were the only person who didn't open their hand though, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting hustled. I really don't need that tile. But that's why tile efficiency is so important. Just making good hands as fast as you can, because like later, the better you go up in rank, I mean, it's not like people don't deal people in ever. I mean, it's still like half the hands or something, but like half the hands people are winning straight up by drawing the tile. No one's discarded it yet, so I'm just gonna get out of this 9. I don't want to make someone's hand right now. I want to make them think about it. Thank you. Okay. So this is potentially that really good shape. Okay. Floating 2, see ya. Okay. So it's funny, we have two Nobitons. Okay, so this 3 is completely superfluous. Nope. So this guy's probably about to be reach. He's now discarded middle tiles and everything. So he could have a pretty big Dama hand. We need to be a little bit careful of that. Yeah, we'll throw it. We have folding tiles against him. We have 5. I really wonder what they're going for. Like, I mean, I can't. That's okay. Well, it's been a fun hand, guys. See ya. Really? I think I'm out of here. I think this hand is about to get crazy. I'm done. And I don't think I'm getting there. I think I'm holding someone's going out tile. And if my deal passes for a cheap out, I think I'm good. Probably should have thrown the 8 first. Because it's... Oh, he's already thrown it. No matter. Can we get there? This would be the next discard. Yeah, I can see it. We might actually get to 10 pi. And I don't think we're gonna run ourselves. I'm not... I could throw the 8. That was basically the only tile. There we are. I knew they were Dama. Garbage hand though, right? Just a Pinfu hand. Whatever. So how do we know they were Dama? Once you've thrown 5s in every suit, first of all, I'm afraid of the corners. Second of all, I'm afraid of 1s and 3s. That's set. And just if you start out with normal discards and then it turns into silliness. Well, I am north, but maybe I should have just kept that. I have this really nice run that I don't want to touch. Yeah, I probably should have kept that. There's a world where we actually didn't, Are they still last? No, they're not quite last anymore. Oh, they moved up to second, actually. Cheeing. Okay. How'd you like that, though, Yogi? See, that's what you gotta study everybody else's discards. What do they have, a flush? Huh. I'm mostly worried about this guy. I think these other two are... nothing I need. Naifu! It's Biba. Oh, this East is terrible. We're somewhere in this hand? Okay, they did throw an 8, so... Did they just have... So we're missing white dragons. They could just have that. They could also just have Weast. On this 9.
G.
So they have 2 Han here. Potentially Mangan if it's a flush, but they've thrown so many characters, I don't think that's going to matter. I'm worried about throwing that Dora. I have to pair it, otherwise we're probably folding. Do I need this pair? I think I could keep it more than the 2. Because if I hit the 1, okay, it's a penchant, I don't care. If I hit the 3, it's kind of the same, similar situation because of the 5. That helps nobody. It's 5 tile run, 7 tile run. So this 8 is pretty superfluous. Throw this 1 first. Okay, so this guy's now thrown every suit. This West is never leaving our hand. Somebody has it. Oh lordy. A lot of those 7s is 8. Because this could get us a run all the way down to 2. Now I feel bad getting rid of the 1. Can't call it. I'd love to call it, but I can't call it. Always instantly punished, man, every time. I don't think this 2 is ever helping us. I don't think this 8 is ever helping. I'm hearing the 8. Why am I holding on to North? Because I think this hand is about to come away from us. Yeah, I think it was pretty floating. That doesn't help anyone. What do I think this guy's doing? I'm probably holding a winning tile here, assuming they're 10 pi. Like, I have to assume someone's 10 pi at this point. 6 probably okay. I'm gonna get rid of North first. I'm concerned that this 6 and the 2 potentially a bad situation. I caught today not folding a couple times. I was, well, I mean, you just learn. I really don't want to call this. Sadness. Sadness befalls us. That's our pair. I don't know, wreck me, dude. Just wreck me. We got out of like the worst discard I dislike. Doesn't help anyone. Yeah. Well, if it's 50-50, I mean, there's some game state considerations. Okay, well, everyone's pitched a 2, so I'm cool throwing that. We're just not going to get the 10 pie. It's just not going to happen. I'm pretty sure west is someone's going out tile, and something in here, probably towards the middle, is this guy's going out tile. Probably like the 2. The 2, well, he called 1. So now we're just basically trying to float. Everyone's trying to get the 10 pie. This. I don't think I'm getting to 10 pie, and I'm cool with that. Better than feeding someone. That works. It's like I know, man. It wasn't the 2, but it was close. I'm surprised. Well, oh my god, look at that hand on the right. That was that Baimon? There was at least 7 Han there. Alright, here's a hand. But it's hands like that, like if you can get aware of like what's gonna happen, like you have to know that throwing that door is really bad, and then once you, I think, look at discards more, you look at what they've thrown and it's like, there's no way, man. There's no way that we're I was hoping to pair it. I was hoping to either pair or wait on it, and just none of the rest of the hand worked. There was only one other tile. Just gotta know that it ain't gonna work. Gonna dump the penchant. I feel I'm gonna draw something else that helps more than just waiting on a 7. That's really all I need out of that. Okay. That's a pretty good draw. That makes a double wait. Can we call? Nah, we don't need to call that. We're 1 away, but I think we're missing shape in the last meld. This guy's throwing middle tiles. This guy's also throwing near middle. There's a pawn for 6s. Okay. This hand is going to be over awfully quick. We could just pawn that. We could just chi that. There's a lot we could be doing with that. So if we lose a meld doing it. A 5. I'm not going to get a 5. I'm just passing that. I don't think I'm going to get that for the 6. So, is this person going for a flush? No, they're just going for a fast hand too, it looks like. Because we know that there's only 4 Doras left in the hand. You know. Okay, so they're just making a quick hand. So I can assume they're basically 10. I'm assuming at least one, if not both of these players are now 10 pie. We're going to do this first. I'm hoping no one has action on that. One already went, considering they're calling everything down. Wow, fives are free, man. Do you think they're in 10 pie when they're looking at a... So what have they not thrown at all? Well, a 9 is at least a corner. Like, this 7 is actually really suspect to me. Wow, it was the green dragon! What a hand, dude! That was fast. This guy probably was 10 pie too. Just like that, that's all you need to do. Meanwhile, you know, my 4K hand at the start, no 10 payment happened. But guy's just winning. Mid-month. You got a while yet. We'll hang on to East for a minute, just because we, you know, it's possible we pair this, and then it's really likely we'll hit the Yaku off of that. Or we'll just find a concealed meld. Now, if you go to the Jeepicus school of how this works, we could probably just call that. What are we losing if we call that? I already have a pair. Can you help me? Thanks, game. Instantly punished. Yeah, they get. It seems I'm only like halfway. There's like 40 levels. I'm about halfway through the event. Oh my goodness. I need to pitch this before it's a problem. Like the 5 is good pawn it. Other 9 gone. Pawning it doesn't help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Though there's already a pair here. Things are happening. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Do not need the 8. The 8 might have made a Spuriton on a Senmon-chan or whatever. But Senmon-chan doesn't contain a pair. So we'd have to cut this pair situation. I don't know, my goal was just to get a few levels in it every day. The cut here might have actually just straight been the 9. The problem is so if this becomes Sanmon-chan, which is a 5-tile run, that's basically the only complex going out shape that that doesn't contain a pair. This guy on my right is doing weird things. Very weird things. This 5 is not helping me anymore. Get out of the 5. I just need to hit any of the current melds. Waiting on this is probably worse than just completing any of this. Yeah, they don't get like stupid amounts of health. Like just like your little 1k hands aren't necessarily going to take it out. But if you have the critical bonus or whatever on the attack bonus, most things still go down to it. We could just call this. Oh, that's just so weak, man. No, I'm not going to call it. Let's call it... Well, that's a... What's the reach? No, I'm going to just go to the sumo dumpster. I want to be able to fold this hand if I need to. Oh my god! Oh, the Dama! Oh dear, I gotta do some quick counting here. So this is 4, 5. Okay, so the reach actually, the reach sumo would actually get us Hane. Well, the reach makes it Haneman. So do we just do it? We could just reach on the next tile. I think I'm just gonna reach now. I think they've made enough of an error to scare the bejesus out of everybody in this game. Souths are gone. There's a pair out there. Actually, yeah, there's still a pair of Souths. But I'm certainly at the point with this hand, I don't think I could easily get away from it, right? I don't know where they're at. They're a pawn hand, so they're slow, right? And there's only about 5 discards left. Let me just throw 5 mon, see what happens. The Suji trap there was no Suji trap. Oh boy. Now is someone gonna think that the 7's K-Bay and get wrecked? Oh man. This guy. He probably just took 1,000 million points on everyone because of how stupid that person was. Just give me a free additional 6k because, but we had to be in that. That was, if we hit that hand, the match was over. The match was literally over. I am West. It's a tempting call. We can maybe find a, we might be able to find a flush here. Half flush. Pretty much. I mean, I had to be in that hand, and the reach made the hand worth a lot more. I'm never playing defense again, only offense. Well, this guy's actually good. So, like, notice he's now gone Dama twice on everyone. Dama's when you don't call reach. Oh, God. Well, we're certainly going to do this. I'm just going to call everything down. We have our Yaku. We got a 4k hand. I'm happy. Oh, out of the dragons. Yeah, offense is a... Yogi has some stories about Kazakh's reach. I really don't want to dump this 5 yet. But I think I might want to. Yeah, this is tactical. I'm lowering the value of my hand, but the problem is I want to end the hand as quickly as possible. But this should be a strong signal to anybody else at the table that my hand is effectively ready or is already ready. when you start throwing middle tiles after starting with a your reasonable efficiency discards. So like this guy, so I'm tempoing this based on the fact that this guy is throwing middle tiles too. What weight do I want? Probably the, well, there's no all pawns involved, so give me the corners. This is a really nice trap, I think. I think it's going to be quite difficult for someone to not feed us. What do you mean, Biba? I definitely think we're the only actual... Oh, no! No, no, no! I can't do anything with that. That's so greedy, I'm not. I'm just not. This person across knows what they're doing. I'm totally conning this. Thank you. It's bad for us and good for us. Into the sumo dumpster. You would think by now someone would have thrown, because I've thrown all the juicy tiles I've thrown first were basically Manzu. Okay. That's a really good hit on the Dora. So what do we have? We have 3 on hand. Okay, what am I afraid of from them? Well, I can throw the 6 if I need to. I don't really want to throw the 6 though. Thank you! No. Whoosh! And thanks for the 1,000. Thanks for the little 4, 5k, 6k hand. Alrighty. I told you it was going to be a war between us. Everybody else is playing draughts and we're playing chess over here. I don't know why I threw the guest win, my seat win before any guest win or the dragon. Oh, I know why. My mind said I saw lots of green tiles. Can't call that. How crazy? Well, I mean the one makes them melt, so whatever. Probably only going like another hour and a half or so today. Forewarning. Pawning. So this, what does this guy have? So what hasn't been thrown? Easts haven't been thrown, and a bunch of other dragons haven't been thrown. We just call. Can't call. Yeah, I just see it. I just see it and look at it. Because you never know. Like you draw 4 of them, it's like, oh, I can call it all down. But yeah, that wasn't a. That was a pipe dream. Let me get rid of this isolated. Could call that and go all simples. Just, well, we'll have to draw a tile then. Doesn't help anyone. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. This guy hasn't... So soap has been thrown. There's the East. I was going to say, you have to have a Yaku from something. Of course. We would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We had 8 tiles, yo. We had 8. Oh, man. That's almost callable. No, it's really not. That's a pipe dream. So the concern here is that this guy has nothing but Mon, so I don't feel safe ever throwing this 3 and the 4 right now. All it's been thrown is basically... Hello. Problem with cheating that is I'm cheating that. Throws away the 5. So are they 10 pi and I'm just supposed to be scared? How scared am I supposed to be? I'm throwing the 6 first. I know it kind of messes up our melds, but I'm a little bit concerned that their hand is ready. And I'll be dealing into Mongon. Dealer Mongon. Yep. The reason I threw high there is because the 9-6. Nice job. Well done. You actually cut You cut up the person with the highest rating in this room. Wow, well done. Naifu. But that's one thing that I've sort of learned in the past few days, and just reading and playing and watching, is noticing where people are at. Like, we avoided disaster there because we didn't have the one, but I was never going to throw the one because they never threw anything low in that suit, and I either put them on, like, I didn't want to feed the flush because that would have been even worse. That would have been 18k, and I'm like, well, let's not throw anything near the Dora because it's all hella dangerous. So watch people's discards, and like, generally players like this match is a little bit juiced. Call this. Yeah. Even though this game has been a chop shop. Actually, that was bad. We should have discarded one of these. I already had what I was looking for out of that. That's okay. Now I need to find a pair, and the best way to find a pair is going to be from these guys, and we'll just call this. There's a 1. We might end up running it. But yeah, so like, you look at people's discards, assume that, you know, there's other things to be looking for. Like, obviously, if they're Chanta, they're going to start throwing weird tiles at the start. So there's certain hands you want to look for. Like, I'm sure you've learned, you know, or at least seen now that when people are going for a flush. Like, that 6 is, you know, when you're cutting middle tiles, it's just a sense that they might be close to being done. Fortunately, I figure out where I have to find. This is bad. I should never cut that 9, because we could have had a 6-9 wait here. This was just me going quickly. Oh man, punished immediately. It's like the wall knows, man. Why? Jeepers. Okay, well, they have all of the corners. So notice they're throwing everything in the middle now, so they either decided to go Chanta or all pawns. Okay, that doesn't really help me at all. No, it doesn't help. Doesn't fix the problem. No. Damn. This is Chanta? Oh, it was all pawns. Whatever. That's a hard one to really know where we're at. We could have thrown the white dragon, but they could have also... Well, we knew they weren't waiting on that. It was hard to know how ready they were. That one was kind of... just happens. Pairs that I don't like. Gross. Still first, though. Now we're in the south round. Maybe I should just play more defensive there. But we were close. We were close enough that maybe yeah, I think it was fine. Too many pairs, man. Let's get out of this first. I don't want to play all pawns. Probably just dumping this. Yeah, I'm just dumping this. Looking for dinner. Hey, they recheed. I know exactly what tile I'm throwing when they recheed. So we look at this and think, okay, they're probably looking at... Wow, what a juicy discard. They're probably in Mon. We don't really have anything cool to throw. I'm going to get rid of this 8. It could be run, but given the information I have, I think it's the safest situation. I also have 2 of them, so I can just throw both and not be giving additional information to other players. There's a thought to pawn this, but now I have safe discards. This is pretty much a not get run. If they sumo, they sumo. Was there a Suji situation there? They discarded the 5 after. Cool. Just another free one. But the 5 was already thrown, so we're probably just going to throw these 5s next, before someone else gets reach. Well, what was the theory there with what you had? I don't understand. can't throw this north. Okay, so even if we stayed in this hand, we were always folding. This north is never getting thrown. Ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Was the 2 thrown after? It was. Alright, see you 2. Probably these are next. Unless I get something new. That's technically callable. This goes. Callable because I'm not throwing these. Like, I think this is potentially one of their weights. Okay, well, we're out of the hand now. We have 12 discards. Oh, wow. Well, they might not be on the north weight. That's a bad one. Oh, no, it was already thrown. Never mind, it was already thrown. Everybody folding. I don't have any reason to call that, guys. See ya. Alright, we know that we are out of this hand for sure now. So, my guess is it's probably a Mon tile. I don't know which one, but that's what I'm going with. Oh my god. Well, glad we didn't deal that in. That was a lot of points. That was a lot of points. Alright, let's go to South 2. Yeah, we didn't have... the 5 came after. So was there something I was supposed to know? Was it... Why not try the Dora? It's probably good. I mean, if you have it in hand, you're stuck with it, right? I thought North was pretty good, too. What was I gonna do? Yeah, I think their discards were, what, a 1-9 and another 9 or something, and then they, like, reached on a dragon tile, and then the 5 came after, but our first discard was just next to one of the 9s they already threw. Why does Suji matter? We didn't have... The first discard, we didn't have the 5. I don't know, I was reading some theory on that. This 2 is probably no good. I'm also north, so let's actually dump the 8 first. Well, that was a fun hand. What is happening right now? Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Yep. But we didn't know that though, because that discard came the next turn. It just ended up being Suji. Generally, the theory and practice I follow is that if you're reaching that early, it's more likely that you're not on a Ryanmon weight. It was nice that it turned out it was Suji, but I liked it because they already discarded the 9, and I think they already discarded the 1 in that suit as well. So I figured they were just cleaning up corners, and were in some other suit. Because they didn't discard Mon, and I think they only discarded 1 in Su. Happy with that? Yes. So there was that. And the fact that I had 2 of them helped because I was discard 1 and it passes, then at least I know I have another tile. Because I had a decent chunk of other tiles I was worried about. Call this? I might call this. We're pretty close to ready. Yeah, I'm calling this. We get the 8, probably calling that as well. Oh boy. I'm out. Oh man, immediately punished. But if we hit this, then we're ready to go. I knew it was going to be a fast hand, man. What is happening? They're just getting better hands, man. This dealer is crushing everyone. This is the Naifu round. We're still on South 2. Oh my goodness. I'm still the North Winds. I mean, there's actually enough points in the middle that I'm actually willing to call that. We have a lot of tiles we can actually call. Call it. Let's go. Give me another turn, man. No. Red dragons are toast. I can't chi that one, man. You got to give me the one I really want. Okay, so now we can get rid of East. It's a bad wait, but we could get there. Okay, just pawn one. Pawn one, wait on the 8. That's not terrible. One's already gone. Okay, well that's even worse. How close are people? Okay, no one seems to be 10 pi yet. We're getting a little bit closer. No one appears to be there yet. Juicy. Okay, they might be 10 pi. What's funny is I'm more scared of the other guy. There it is.
No.
Run! Whoosh! Little whoosh. But it's 1900 points, not 1000. Yeah, we'll let that pair. Could have dumped the 4. The 4 probably was better there. We may not need this pair. Okay. Doesn't help anyone. Oh, that's what I was gonna... Well, I already have 2 pairs. Goodness me. I could just call it. I don't have shape of the final. The final shape isn't there. Yeah, you're right. I should have cut the 7. Maybe the 2. Maybe the 2 was floating more to begin with. So we would have actually... We would have made the meld here. Now I have 2 things here. Let's go to 7. The rough thing about those doubles, though, is you're... It's nice when you hit one, you're left with, Man, I gotta pay attention here. This person... Oh, they're just throwing more 5s. So everyone's kind of out of these middle tiles. I probably should have called that through. We're just kind of stuck here. I got no shape here. Oh. Let's go.
G.
Okay. Oh, that's lame. Wish I could have had that one. I mean, this guy's throwing 5s, so like, see, how many... Oh my goodness.
Long.
Oh! Whoosh! That's at least Mangan, because of the foo.
Manga.
What a match. This was a good match. This is like the gold experience, 100%. Like these players were not bad. I don't know why their stats are pretty bad. Maybe they just got good hands. Ducker Z. Yeah. Yeah, I might have been paying just more to the game situation, that this guy was just freely throwing, like, the Pinzu was being more freely thrown. I don't know how much of that's a consideration. What did you melding my win for? Get out of here. A lot of pairs. Yeah. They're not gonna let me hit. I can't even hit the call button fast enough. They're taking me. I may never get these dragons though. They haven't been thrown. I'm certainly not want to throw those tiles though. So. And this guy's now showing enough points to end the game. Well, we're fighting over the same stuff. Game over. Oh, despite all that, they're a chop shop, man. What a chop shop match. That's funny. The highest rating in the game loses. Watch how much rating is about to evaporate from them. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The paring down got to you. Mamma mia. Kha'Zix has already got, like, the last bomb level unlocked. Like, how did you get there? Yeah. That's okay, though. See, like, now, like, this boss actually does a decent chunk of damage. I think it's just the earlier levels, especially, were set up so that anyone can play. But you're just gonna have max stats anyways here. I think now we actually have max stats. Or you don't always get an attribute point. Of course, get the critical. There's 40 levels, so hopefully we can get a few of them done today. Do we have enough attributes? I'm saving these for like if we end up on a boss or something, we can basically get, like, if we're at 10 health, we can get a punch back. I guess it doesn't actually matter, does it? Let's just do it now. But that's number 20, so that comes with a, we get a thing. Attribute point. Okay. Alright. Okay. There's really not anyone on. We should have time for one or two more Hanchans or whatever. Only 143 more summons. What the heck is Captain Goof ordering on? It's a lot of tacos. Oh, he's making his own tacos. We can dump this. I didn't check everyone's rating. Probably not going to get... I don't think we're in the Hasu zone. I don't think we're in the Hasu zone this time. Oh dear. What a hand. Dump this first. This is the potential for a very unusual shape. Which is, I think it's, I don't think it's actually on my list. But it's something like 333 or 444, 5... 6 more floating, then I really don't want to waste time with the Penchant. This guy wins the hand, he wins the hand. Great. but this increases the value of the hand. But yeah, there's a shape that's like 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So in this case, it'd be 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. And I want to say that hitting, there's at least 2 tiles that wait on it. I just forget if it makes a pair or not. We have so many pairs, it's probably not staying around either. But I need to add that to my little sheet, because that's definitely not on my sheet. I have the Ryanton, which is 2, 3, 3, 3. Not calling that. So my left is probably ready to go. What suit are they likely in? They're probably in these. So even this 2 is potentially dangerous. But I think the higher numbers. So my assumption is, unless they really are just all pawns, my assumption is that their weight's going to be high in the Pinzu. I think I need this pair. I'm afraid to throw the others. A lot of the ones are gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna accept that. That's the thing. I don't think they're a flush, so. Oh, this guy just done. Maybe this guy across is folded. They're matching discards and just throwing out pairs. They could just not like that pair. Next game. Get rid of the 6 now. I'm going to try not having to throw tiles in this is sort of my goal. And the fact that this guy is just throwing 5s for free. It's just Pawn Town. I'm very concerned about this guy's hand. I'm probably actually just going to throw the 5 next turn. I could throw the 2, actually. But I'm pretty much out of this. That's a 1-chance tile, basically, so we'll just throw that first. Oh my goodness. Alright, they gave me, well, the 7's fine for now. They gave me an out tile. I guess I could have, well, it doesn't really matter. How many more tiles do we actually need to be able to throw? So that gets us down to... God. Problem with the reach, is this a Dama reach? Can we go Dama here? I'm gonna go Dama and just hope I don't get burned. If we have to fold, we fold. The hand's worth enough points, so... Okay, that tile's gone. Is that it? Nope. Needed a 2, right? 5 and 8. Sorry, 5 and 8. I don't think we're ever getting it. We probably... Honestly, we should have just called... We should have called this to be able to throw the 7, but we ended up lucking out anyways. Nope, can't call that. 4 is not their weight, so if we need to throw... I don't know what I am. This is a loosely 1-chance tile. I don't think they're flush, so... They've thrown so much Monsoon now. Welcome, Ziggy. Do we fold right now? Do I fold right now? I'm out. I think the 7's bad. And I don't want to find out how many points that is. Dang. We wouldn't have gotten it. Everyone was waiting on the same thing. It's funny, everyone was waiting on the 5. I think you're super greedy, huh? Well, the problem is just they're a pawn hand, right? That could potentially flush, so they could get all trips, plus the flush, plus like the other 2 Han, and then if they had any Dora, so I'd be just erased from the game. So, like I didn't really feel that that was it, but like it could have just been on the Shanpan type weight. Yes, and their dealer. So it's like I think the min payout on that would have been 18K. So 18K or 8K. But I guess maybe if I knew more, maybe I would have known better to stay into that hand. But from what I knew, the answer was no. We have a lot of pairs happening. We have a callable south. Now this hand is coming away from us. Too many pairs. I suppose if we get south, we could just call it for pawns. But welcome to the stream, Ziggy. What do you play? You play on Mahjong Soul? Are you new? Are you better than all of us, all the retro gamers that have been taken ablaze by this silly game? So 1, 2... no, I really don't want to commit to a pair situation. That's another one for Biba. Like, you get down to that point, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Run away, tail between your legs, screaming is probably the best call there. See, everybody wants you gotta get that free title, and you gotta get the 5% chance to unlock a character. I wanted the Ricci stick. Yeah, I wanted to finish the quest. That's all we're playing in South, just because generally the matches... Okay, great. So, you've thrown a whole bunch of stuff there. I don't like this tile. They've thrown nothing. I'll throw this. Messes up the shape of it, but it's still got a pair in it. Hey, Caesar. We watched an Expert 3 get absolutely cut up by everybody at the table. They're not north. I don't think they're on that weight. Well, we're like 6 tiles in, so maybe they made a good weight, maybe they didn't. But the fact that they're throwing all these bamboo, now we have a problem. Do we have anything that's even Suji to them? Like, I don't like this 9. I'll throw the 9.
No.
Yep. I told you. Damn, it's gonna be a 50K hand. This guy's gotten very lucky. But you can see it was a corner weight. I actually got a really good weight on that. Oh, thank you. It's kind of a messy hand. I was actually more worried that this guy had... I should have probably fed... Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just done... This guy threw Dora. This guy could have had Dora. So you're throwing Dora you don't have. Yeah. Well, that's what I did, right? But I think I should have thrown... But I had no safe tiles on this side for sure. So... I think that's one. It's... I think we're just kind of stuck behind the 8 ball there. I'm not sure there was a fantastic way out of that. The fantastic way out of it was never calling anything. We would have been able to throw the other tiles. Sucks we need the dragon here to actually make Yaku. Or a reach. This is another rough hand. We've only had rough hands in this one, too. Like, we avoided... Like, we would have gotten completely deleted out of the game. Is this guy, like, secretly good? Are they secretly good? Okay, they're actually decent and they're new. So we actually should be paying more attention to this person on our left. Certainly not going to need all these pairs. I'm not going to get all pawns. It's not happening. I don't know. Hopefully they'll delete someone else. I'm stuck calling it. I'm unhappy about it, but I'm stuck calling it. Penny Blanc 01. Hi, how you doing? It's the saddest hand ever. We might try to reshape it a little bit, dumping these Nords. We could also just wait for the last one of these. It's so bad. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible hand. I guess the best call here was just to just fold, fold, fold. Just fold everything. Certainly not playing that tile. Oh, alright, that works. No Iridoras, no nothing. Pretty bad, just 30 Fuhan. Oh, actually it was 1600. I forgot about the dealer bonuses. South can go. We're also only on East. That dealer was on there for so long that I forgot that we're still in East 1. Let's get rid of the corners. Too many pairs, man. I'm gonna get rid of this Kanchan Penchan thing. Just making more space for tiles. So someone's holding on to dragons. Okay. This guy's throwing a lot of middle tiles. I'm getting a little bit worried about what they're doing across from me. Not. I wonder why they cut that so hard. This guy's throwing Dora. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. We're not ready if we call it. I'm gonna keep it for safe discards, should I need them. I'm very concerned about the danger level of this hand right now. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this situation. 4, 5, 6. So now we could totally call it. No. Wow, this is just the get cut game, man. Why play in gold when all the gold players are in silver today? Jeepers. Dama hands, man. What is happening? I was told once that going Dama is, in real life, is how you get stabbed at the table. Knife. But I don't think these people's ratings matter. I think we're in a higher stakes game than usual. I think you get dealt some real hands, though. We're not south, and it's not south round. Oh, that was my wind. What? Why are you calling that? Okay, well, let me dump these souths and hang on to this for a bit. Like, I mean, no what you threw a green dragon, but we've not seen red or soap. Okay. That is not good. This hand is about 3 discards away from folding. Get rid of this now. Oh, no one had action on it. So what the heck's your Yaku? You've thrown every suit. We got another pair. Unfortunately, I don't think this hand is I don't see this hand going anywhere. I don't think so. I mean, if their hands are just simply better, I mean, I still have to play as though I think I'm grossly behind in this hand. We haven't even received anything we could call. We couldn't call the 9s. But I would say overall these players are better than the this 8 can go. So this is actually a shape, so we can actually play ball here. We just call anything else. Don't call anything in this shape. Potentially drop. We don't want to. We want to pawn the pairs basically at this point. This shape will yield a pair. I'm sorry, it doesn't yield a pair. Excuse me. We only pawn one of them. Well, that's or so this, like this person, I'm assuming is actually making a very real decision, conning that. They've also well, what a fun hand this was. Fun hand this was. 4. See ya. I'm done. Done with this hand. My goodness. So the 4s were safe. I think someone is about to lose a lot of points, and I just don't want it to be me. I could see them being on a 6-9 weight. 7-4. Should probably get out of this Dora. Should have gotten out of this Dora sooner. I think basically our entire hand. I think our entire hand was gonna deal someone in, and that's just really poor luck. Our hand was the worst hand, and we probably dealed in the best hand. Like, of the hands we could have dealed into, that probably was the best that was gonna go. This is just really rotten luck. I generally don't deal anyone in. Like this dealing rate is it's on the way up. They're also not south, so I don't know what to do with that. But with what was there, 7 more Dora in play, like, and plus that reach. That probably was among the cheaper hands we were gonna pay out there. I don't need this south. The south is worthless. Let's get the Pinfu. I should have kept the 3 to stitch this out. I guess we could have drawn. I'm getting out of south. Yeah, this is a rough one. I'm not really sure what we could have done to prevent getting wrecked. Goodness me. Really awful hands. At least this hand says more connectedness to it. I honestly don't know what to do with this hand. Look it up later. I cut the 1. Which probably means you end up cutting this one. All your opponents are Tenpai. What do you do? I gotta remember that was East 3. Check it out after this. Hopefully we have time for another round. We may not. Can't call it. YOLO almost always.
Chi.
I'm cheating this. 5 Dora. Don't wreck him, yeah. It's sometimes hard to get away. We had a hand that was worth something. I mean, you know, there was a potential thought to push it. But I thought we were... I thought anything we needed to basically toss that would have moved furthered our hand was going to blow up in our face. The problem with pawning this is we lose. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to continue to draw pairs. Pairs I don't need. 6 Dora left. Sorry, 5 Dora left. It's double Dora. So is this guy ready? They threw away a double Dora. They also don't appear to be Chanta, so I'm not really sure what it is they're doing. Maybe they are Chanta. They only threw a 1 though. But they're throwing nothing but middle tiles. Since that first one. Yeah, that first. So the shape might end up being we hit this run. Like, this is a pretty good tile acceptance situation. Naturally, we draw the least useful tile. Okay. Wasn't too fearful with Shanta's situation there. Haven't called anything else. But that gets us all Simple's Pinfu. So Mangan does get us back into this game. Assuming we can even get there. I'm calling that. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure we'd reach though. Reach would assure a Mangan type scenario though. It's worth a lot of points. Oh, that's a juicy tile. That's the tile I needed, man. Like in a minute here, that's the tile I needed. Okay, so all the 5s are gone. So now this is a terrible weight pattern. We could call this, and no, I don't want to call it. Someone clearly has action on that. I'm out of the 5s. I don't think this shape is going to do anything, basically. Because they're all gone. Here's our reach. Naturally, there's only 1 left. So I'm just going to stay Dama here.
Chi.
Yeah, I definitely say these players are better than most of the people we're facing, for sure. Have to throw the 1, fortunately. Otherwise we lose our Yaku. Alright, well, we get a no 10 hand. Ooh. It's an 8, not the 8 I want. I can only assume, though, that that guy's got the 8. Hey, that got us a little bit places. Got us a little bit closer. It's not amazing, but it's closer. We're gonna... Ooh, is this a... no, we don't have any wins. I'm like, is this an orphan situation? No, it's not. We just don't have a... No. It's not an orphan situation. I'm just gonna get out of my corners here. I could have kept the 1. I mean, this is going to, so... Are we calling the dragon if it comes? Probably. Probably calling it. It's amazing how tight everyone's playing at the table, too. It feels like a really... we don't have any hands that can kind of get us out of a really tight... That's the way this one's going. Hopefully I can get one more round in before I have to go. Adora. Good luck to you, Ziggy. See ya. Stream is going to wrap up in no more than an hour, so... but I'll be back tomorrow. This guy is, fast hands over here. And I got nothing. Getting nothing. Plumb nothing. So we might lose some rating on this one. What am I supposed to do if I didn't feed the guy? That's a Dora tile. Okay, that red dragon's gone. There aren't many of those left. It's possible to pawn this. I'd rather cheat it. My goodness. They've now thrown middle tiles in every single suit. So I would assume this person's got a ready hand. They've also thrown no dragons. How ready are we if I call this? We're not even ready. This is terrible. I'm not calling it. It's a terrible decision. I just don't see us completing this hand, so I'm going to keep these as safe tiles. Thanks for the 3 discard. That helps me a lot. Oh no, is no one actually discarded? Okay, 2 of them are gone. Dude! Just get wrecked, man! Oh my god. How deep are we in this? South 1? Okay, we still have time. Are they still dealer? They were the first dealer, weren't they? So they maintain it? Oh. We have no door. There's no value in the hand to do that. Call any of that. Colin decided not to go to Pawn Town. Dora tile, no less. Alright, let's get out of the corners. I'm concerned about throwing that. I don't think anyone's ready, but like, what's a 979 really doing for me? My win. Focus. Well, that goes. This is one can go. What kind of weight do I even put them on? Yep, that's about how I felt about that. Could you at least hit him a little bit harder than that? But they are now in Mahjong range, so we really just, you know, we've had, what, 8 hands now, and all of the hands have been terrible, and we probably had the worst hand at the table every single time. Because this one's just going to be a grinder to find a way out of last. Well, this is a really nice shape to like make later. I don't like this being dealt it. The only issue is it doesn't make a pair. It's a good if we can actually hit something in this hand. This 3 is next to the Dora, so it may not be very good, but we're just drawing garbage to toss anyways. Could have used that. It's not callable though. We lose. Well, we don't really lose anything. Just lose the shape. Goodness me. Just this is what this round's gonna be. It's just we're just gonna draw useless. It's as if I wasn't an AI. I'm just gonna continue just discarding the tile I draw every round. We are better than San Santen, so we'll stay in the hand. And there's enough points on this hand as well. Oh, we hit it. I think this is so Dora adjacent that we're never going to see it. Because there's already 1 missing. 2s are gone. So I think the 3's pretty bad. It's obviously more ready that, you know, we only have to hit the 1-7. It's also bad. Can't call it. So why are we tossing the 9-8 here? Because the 6 is incredibly powerful now. You know, assuming we ever see it. But I mean, it's wait for one tile that's incredibly good, or wait for a tile that completes it well. But this removes our need for a pair as well. I don't like you, game, sometimes. It's awful. Thanks, dude. Thanks so much. What a mess. What a mess of a hand. Well, we found our pair, but now we need more help. We're basically looking at just awful weights. Do we reach? Yeah, I'm gonna reach. We could get burned. Not winnable hand, man. None of these hands are winnable. We get to keep our 1,000 though, so we didn't actually really lose much there. Wait, we did lose it. We lose 2. We should have only lost 1,000 there, not 2,000. Oh yes, it was. Yeah, they lost their reach stick. But considering we lost to them and not the other guy, but this Dama crap, like I'd be punching this person at the table. It's sort of rude play, even though I guess it's higher level play. But it's just rude. Put your Reachy stick in. Let's go. Alright, you can shut up. Just gonna continue spamming knives until they make me muted too. That was the closest thing we had to a hand as well. But considering how badly we've just been dealt hands, I mean, I don't think we really could have found much better here. So we have some kind of shape here. And so this shape doesn't include a pair, but it's also only a one-sided weight. Okay, well that changes things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's an additional 9 here for the moment. That was quick. Just kind of hanging on to this business because it could actually end up being a incredibly valuable hand. This 4 is just floating in space. Wow. So the 5 is okay. We might just cut the 5. So I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned that any more we get Butsu, I'm gonna have to find another tile, aren't I? Probably the 8. 2, 5, 8. Come on, dude. Stop drawing those. Come on, give me some hope. Lordy. Yeah, just make the hand way more dangerous. Just for me. We already went on the 2, so we can get rid of the 2. There goes the East. Another I mean, if we weren't disciplined in defense on this, at the level that we're at, like, this hand would have... We would have already been knocked out of the game. 9er Foxtrot, hey, eat it up. Here. This is a hard one. We're in the grinder right now. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, we know the 9s are safe. Somehow we're actually like, well, we would have been 10 pi, I think. But there's so many, like, someone's probably going to lose 11 million points right now. These are for sure safe. Let's get rid of those. This 9's safe to this guy, not safe to this guy. Well, just throw 5s, man. Just throw 5s with no care. I'm gonna throw the 9. I'm worried, but alright, we got through it. Just no fear. Zero fear. We gotta find... Oh my god! Well, enter the sumo dumpster with a garbage hand! Oh my god. Well, they got a free one from the con. But, so we've lost about half of our points. Half the points we lost have happened to sumos, and several runs that we just couldn't do anything about, like when everybody else has a finish. It's getting wrecked, man. It's getting absolutely cut up. How you doing, Eat It Up? Saw you finished, Royal Slime Flush wins. So we're in South round, so that's okay. Gotta show my knife. So we're in South 3 now, like we're at the point that we almost, you know, stats aside, who cares about the stats? The thing that irritates me is I feel a lot of these players were basically just protecting their points for a lot of the game too. Like I can't help what happened in East 1, or not East 1, it happened further down. But they just had a monster. But it really does seem like nobody's actually playing the game. But anywho, we're in East, we only have 2 hands left guaranteed in the match. We need to actually find a playable hand, as opposed to just flat junk. We've lost we've not won a single hand in this one either. I think the only payment we got was a no-10 payment. This hand's really bad. Anything we're drawing, we're just drawing all these honor tiles that we're just pitching right away. We might have time for one more round after this. I'm not really sure what's happening. Jesus. Just turn 5 reach. Well, I'm just looking at a garbage hand. I can only hope that someone feeds for a lot of points right now. I would assume their weight is high mon or low in the other 2 suits. Hang on to these in the event someone else reaches 10 pi. We're still technically 1 away. But now drawing this, I can't throw that. This person started the game by not throwing Jesus. We actually catch up a little bit. The dealer's gonna have to pay a little bit more of that. So it puts us in, wow, we need a really big hand. But, I mean, I don't feel we really had a chance to play this round, so... Even if we didn't feed this guy once, we'd still be in last place right now. That's how bad this was. Just no callable hands, no nothing. Just nothing. So, what are we looking at here? So we have our wind. The other issue is that the match will end if we win a hand. So it's got to be a big one. Best shot we had at a flush is this. So 2, 4. We can get to Mahjong that way. Fortunately, the Dora's in the other suit. If we had a Dora, we could actually maybe get there. Oh, that's not helping anyone. Hang on to this for a minute. I think I have to open the hand. I don't think I have a choice. I don't know. I think it was one of the Final Fantasy ones. It was like yesterday. You came in and hosted Yogi last night. Going for the flush. If I get burned, I mean, losing 5 more rating points and we're losing basically a hundo. Ideally, if we can get this west, we'd be really in business. Okay. I just figured which one it was. Key mailer stuff. Yeah, it was some other game, actually. I don't remember, man. Alright. Never pairing that 9. It's funny, this is the best hand I've got. We had that one in the other hand. Those are the only 2 hands worth points in this whole thing. Death Trash. Yeah. That was what I was seeing. Let's draw all 5s. Meat, literally, it's the meat. It's where the meat comes from for what's its face, the meat from Kingdom of Loathing. Really need to pair this somehow. Well, I can't even meld it, so I guess we're not keeping it. Screw you. My faster hand, actually, because it's completely stalled out, I'm gonna lose the reach. And of course, they manage to... What a disaster. This tile's very, very bad. Like, terrible. Skydrift Infinity, huh? There's the dragons I could have used a bazillion years ago. So almost our best possibility is that this guy, like, someone gets Shadow Realm by this guy. Because we certainly don't have enough points in the hand to do anything, so we might as well just fall on our sword. Well, I'm not going to get anything that you have to worry about it. But this 8's basically floating. And us getting 10 pi doesn't do anything. I suppose if everyone goes to no 10. There goes a 4. Oh, that's even better. Thanks so much. I'm out. They probably have it. Whatever. Okay. Jesus. Match over. Just nothing I could have done. We defended as well as we could have, and just even if we didn't, we would have maybe gotten third. But I still don't think we would have gotten anywhere. It was like 100 points here. 129 points from bullshit. We might have time for one more. I'm gonna get up for a hot second. I don't think we actually won any hands, right? I'm gonna just skip this. Oh, we did get one. Maybe. Give me a hot second here. Are there like people on? Can I not? Oh, there's no one on. Are there more on here? There's actually more there. Let's see what the Skydrift Affinity is really quick. Hopefully I have enough time to do one more. Oh, okay. Looking this game up. Interesting. After I started playing like quote unquote real racing games, I've not really like I guess I still play them, but just like any new ones that come out, they're not really like, well, I could just play my racing games. Give me a hot second, I'll be right back. Might do one more. Well, the dirty little secret of racing wheels is, well, I guess the basic price on a racing wheel became silly, and I'm not really sure why they became so atrociously expensive. I don't know why they became so atrociously expensive, because like the wheel I have that cost like 100 bones years ago. It's basic. I mean, yes, there's newer nice things that were put on some of them, but like, I mean, all I really want is like pedals and a wheel, maybe some force feedback. Yeah, you can buy whole tubs that simulate like the whole experience aspect. DD has never been cheaper. So aluminum housing, yeah. DD, what is DD? Oh, I need to look at people's ranks. I want to see if I'm getting hustled again like I just happened to me. Direct, oh yeah, direct drive, that's a big thing. Yeah. Probably not getting hustled. I think I'm gonna hang on to one of those, see if I get a Yaku out of it. Don't go in for racing games. The wheels are really cool, but it's like if you're not like, you know, it's like you're not huge into it. It's just not. You don't need an expensive wheel to have fun, basically. But a lot of the, just because there's only a few companies that make them, and the cheaper ones seem to have just kind of left the marketplace. Like, someone was trying to tell me it was B, but someone was telling me like minimum you're looking at like $250 now to like get anything reasonable. I haven't really looked. When you get to a certain level, you need the feeling, the sense of the who's calling this? Like the way the input works with the wheel and pedals is like, I don't know what they tried to do with an Xbox 360 controller, but it does a really bad job of it. We're gonna not open our hand. You basically just need the clamp, yeah. Oh man, see, I miss flight sticks. There used to be a lot different types of flight sticks out there. I haven't really looked, but like when I looked a few years ago, like it was just like a couple companies that still made them. Oh, this is a disaster. Stump to 9. You're probably not, if you're not racing with a wheel, like gamepad, it's tricky. What am I doing here? Stump the 4. Yeah. Is anyone tenpai? No one looks to be tenpai yet. Everyone's still throwing corner tiles. Everyone's playing a normal hand. I think it's easier for someone to feel what's going on with the car and understanding how to accelerate in and out of corners better. 7 doesn't. We could have kept the 7, cut the 1. The thought. Someone's holding these east hostage, and I need to find a way around it. I don't want to throw them. I want them to throw them first. It's gonna get nothing. But a lot of times, like when I'm playing on controller, I don't have as much like if I don't have it like set up really nice for the game, like the accelerating, you know, breaking into the corner and coming out is a lot. Yeah, if you're not playing like full-on sim racing games, none of this matters to you. If you're playing Forza Horizon or whatever, the game I'm sure has been built in a way that there it is. How bad do I want it? I'm gonna pass the first one. I may just end up not taking it. I'm taking it now. And we're just gonna get out of these corner weights and just make our additionals all simples hand. That gets us to 4K. And that's probably about as much as we're gonna get out of this hand. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool technology in it. Like you really get the yeah, Fanatec. They make good stuff. I'm not gonna say it's overpriced, but like as we were saying, it's not a. Well, there's another pair. So this is the last round, by the way. I'm probably gonna jet when we get to 8 o'clock. Wrestling's on, so that's the. There's our weight, 2-5. Unfortunately, there's only 2 left, but that's a fair weight considering the game situation. It's fine. Someone's Dama, oh well. But no one's really throwing, like, this guy's throwing a lot of middle tiles and Mon, so they might be trying to build a flush. But they've also thrown a lot of other tiles. Could that have just been my tile? I don't want to have to think. Well, bummer, man. Yep, yeah, and then that's the whole thing. I think the Fanatec stuff, you have to purchase each of the parts separately. What is happening today? It's just Hasu Central, man. Look at this bullshit. Just Hasu Central. I tried, man. They had one of my 2s. Lots of people, this is Fanatec stuff. Yeah. It's Hasu Central. At least we're not last. Is this guy any good, or they just get lucky? Okay, they get very lucky. They're a Dora player. Very high dealing rate. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I basically have all the good racing games made in the past 20 years. When I say good, like, we're talking about physics, not a... Yeah. This isolated 2 I'm gonna get rid of first. Yeah, well, you see the Mahjong, so the Mahjong is what we're doing lately. You know it. What a just awful hands today. Anytime I get a hand, I'm actually in the second best hand. And we just draw nothing but honors. Yeah, like if you're not playing iRacing or something where, you know, like, ooh, we're reach. Yeah, I'm good. Gimme. Is this gonna be a hand? The weight is kind of bad. It is a Pinfu hand, so this is unfortunately we have the 789, so it's not going to be. It's only going to be a 2 Han reach unless we draw the tile, which, considering where we're at in this game, is quite likely. I think the person on our left is close to a hand, or at least they got out of a suit. You have a triple screen now too, Viva. Oh my goodness, when are you going to become the next big streamer? It's still, like, to me, that's still like a setup, though. Like, you can fully enjoy the experience they built with what you have there. So we're Gene corner stuff. So are we just Chanta? We can't be Chanta. What the hell is he calling for? I have no idea what the person on my left is doing. But either everyone has ready hands, or we just think throwing red 5 Doras are, How does everyone have triple screens? What is happening? Okay, they're a flush. They're just going for the flush. So we're probably in a state of never making this hand. Either someone else has it. Oh my god. What a disaster. So at some point, if we ever get there, the person on our left might reach or have to discard one of their Mon tiles. What is for work? Direct capture. Oh, sure. Yeah. Monitors. When you say super cheap, it's still like 100, 200 bones a piece. Oh no. Well, they didn't make it. I figured left was going to screw me on that 3-mon. I feel that 2 was the reach. Oh, we still got 4 more rounds to go, and nobody... I'm pretty sure a cross is... Jesus Christ. How can we be reach 8 turns ago and never get the frickin' tile? That sucks. What a luck box, and now we're last again, just on pure luck. That's terrible. Well, it happens sometimes that there's just nothing you could do. and it's just completely luck. We've not had a fourth. This is the first fourth place in like 20 matches, and we might just get back-to-back fourth places. This hand could be a bit special though. We're gonna hang on to these, see if we can pair one. Well, that's definitely happening. All right, I've committed. I'm pot committed. I'm hoping I can pair one of these and make that my my Yaku, and maybe hold out the other one. None of them are discarded, so we'll see what happens. If we pair one, we can find a Yaku that way. Well, green dragons are toast, so that's done. This gives me a discard. Bummer. Could have been Orion one. I might have been crazy calling this. Might have been a crazy move. Wow. Neat. So the three is going because there are no twos left, and I don't need this to be a pair, so we're just gonna let go of the 3. Thank you. So we're currently in a one-away type situation. We just need to pair one of these other tiles. Okay, we're in a better than that situation. Come on, feed me. You need to feed me now. No. Damn! I can't win, man! Just get... is this what's gonna happen now? We're just gonna do one Han bullshit hands? Maybe we need to go... read that comment in a second. Just gonna show them my knife. I mean, I had to stay in that hand. It was worth Mangan. Our subject: one fairly big left twitch to YouTube. Who? I don't see Twitch dying in the next 3 to 5 years. I see a very big lawsuit happening in the next 3 to 5 years. That is around a day of work for me these days. Certainly not super cheap for all. What am I doing here? This 9. I really like this 9 Dora. We need the points. We can also call it if necessary. I think the DMCA thing is going to blow up in their face in a relatively short amount of time. I don't think they're necessarily going to disappear, but I think the... yeah, exactly, yeah. You get like 10 monitors for the price of a racing wheel. You could fill an office. Basically get people several desktops. Oh, goodness me. I don't need the 9 because I'm going to get a pair out of it, and that's not very useful. We're going to have to hit something in this shape. 8 would be a really nice hit. At least we'll probably finish this round before my show comes on. This guy's just going to make garbage hands and call everyone down. That's a pretty good hit. I'm going to dump the 2. I can't believe this luck box is actually... Like, look at this. Fourth, first, fourth. Like, they're one of those that just gets big hands and then doesn't know what to do. Okay, well, this is a problem. I don't even have any safe tiles. 6 is half Suji. Not good. None of this is good. Alright, so the 9 is probably safe. Well, no, it's Dora. It could be the dragon, it could be the 3. What am I folding on? The 5. Just the 5 is all I have to work with. So we just basically cut up our hand hard here. Table clam 4, but really my table solid. Yeah, because it's just going to get wrecked, right? The Dora pass, so I guess we throw the Dora. I think that was a loose discard. This hand sucks. I need someone... I also don't need someone to feed this guy. Like, they found their way out of the dumpster. 6 can go. That's a juicy tile. Wasn't for many points. Was it just reach? Oh my god, what am I running from? Doesn't matter though, we didn't have it. We just didn't have it. None of that, we were still 2 away. Yeah, I gotcha. Definitely not buying. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, when you get the big wheels, like, you have to actually make considerations for, like, installation. Like, my wheel just clamps onto a desk and, like, put something on it so you don't scratch up your table. It's not gonna turn so hard that you need to actually have it physically bolted to, like, an actual rig that you have to buy from. That's one thing you're not mentioning is, so, like, yeah, it's like X for the wheel, but then you have to buy the little rig that they put together so you don't, like, destroy the table that you attempt to clamp it to. Like, I've seen, like, metal setups, like, you think, like, the arcade tubs that they use. Like, it's basically like a metal stand, like a podium kind of looking thing. Oh, that sucks. The graphics card. Just need to find a hand here. We're in South Round. We're not out of it. It's just this, it's another rough match. I'm going to get out of the Penchon way, because this Kanchan is basically just as good. It also gets us into an all simples hand. It's worth more points. Something just happened here. So we got Ryan pair. Super option, direct try. I gotta read that in a minute. Who's calling? Nope, no one's calling. Do I call any of this? No. If I had another Dora, I think I would be calling this hand. Okay, so this is a cheap option, real strong. No game. I'm just gonna pass that. I don't think I need to. Conning is a bit dangerous because we don't really have a ready hand. We're close. I guess we just have to hit one of these, right? That sucks, dude. Can you not? Well, I have no save tiles. I'm gonna take the Suji. Just get burned. Fire controls. We're 1 away. We have to hit something in this shape. This guy's thrown nut. I'm assuming he's maybe on a Dora weight. Could be a Dora weight. It's probably not in Mon. So Mon might get chopped up first. Okay, it's definitely not there. Get out of here, you freaking losers. Wow. Hey, we're not last anymore. What? See? Oh my god. Well, we're definitely not last anymore. Look at this Dama thing. Oh, they only called one. They called one. It's not Dama. I was still showing them the knife. Yeah, Brent sucks. It's nice not having to necessarily take care of things, but then you find out the person you're renting from never took care of anything. Twitch UI. I'm gonna dump East. East is not good in South Round. Well, it's good for me, but it's not a. When you're a dealer in East Round, that you get it's worth 1 Han for the round, and it's worth 1 Han for the deal. So it's a pretty juicy tile. This one is disconnected from the world. So we're currently up almost a Mangan on this guy. Ideally, I want to make some more separation here. What am I doing here? Here it is 8. Yeah, since we've been streaming in the Mahjong category, for whatever reason, bots show up more. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, someone posted on their Twitter the electrical so the sockets were there's no ground. It's not just that there's no ground, it's the way that they attached like they had a loose wire, and instead of oh no, hang on. Instead of attaching it to something sensible, they decided to potentially burn the whole place down in a bad way. Five. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess this 3 I don't need anymore. Uh-oh, maybe I do need this 3. Okay, the 1s can go. We may actually be able to make a hand here. I really don't want to fight this guy for Jack, but the hand is becoming worth a lot less points as we move along here. I wish I could have 3 houses. Wow. Right? Monopoly attackers. I'm very afraid of that tile. This is where the fold happens. If I knew some more Mon tiles were safe. But I have a bad feeling about the Mon situation. Oh my god. Wow. No, I'm gonna stay safe. This is rough though. Like we have a hand that's worth a lot of points, and I might be playing it too safe here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Around here, you can't necessarily trust that anyone's gonna take, like, you may end up with like damage to the property and stuff. With like, would you try to turn them into a business? Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? I feel I have to be away from this hand. My sense is this 9 and this 2 are very bad. That's what my sense is telling me. My sense is telling me just get away from the hand. Jeepers. Yeah, students may not be that bad. It's usually just people that just don't care. Doesn't really seem to have an age group. Students party, but okay. Well, that's a dead tile. Mm-hmm. What an awful hand. So they were waiting on like a 9 or a 7 or something, right? Yeah, I knew, man. I knew. So we were absolutely screwed no matter what happened there. Beer pong. Yeah. You know, you're not the first person I've ever heard that said that. We used the closet door for a beer pong table. Alright, can we make a hand? We're actually dealt no honor tiles. Okay. So we're gonna cut the 1. We already have a pair. This 1 is probably getting cut now. When you say inventive, we're gonna keep this 1, 2, 3. We're currently 1 away, but with no shape of the last. There's probably some term for that. We can't go 10 pi yet because we don't have a. I played a Bulgarian actual ping pong every day at lunch and got good. Uh-oh. See Yogi being the next Forrest Gump. So I'm being a bit greedy here. If I manage to get a chi on the 2, 3, 4, I'm probably taking it. Maybe not. It really just depends what happens in the next couple draws. Well, there's out of reach. Oh my god. Just reach. And the 6. I'm gonna wait. return. Yeah. It's like that one rally that happened in the Olympics or something, and the guy's just returning it from left field, like they had to like move the stanchions and stuff out of the way. Okay. Yeah. Can't call that. Here's our reach again, except we've made it Furryton. So we're just gonna casually move away from that. I screwed up. I screwed up discarding the 5. I was thinking, oh, this will be looking for the 6. Oh, it's because of what we drew, too. That doesn't help. If we call this, what am I looking for? Another 5? Alright. That solves the problem. So we ended up getting a much better weight. I mean, that's totally fine. And this also puts me in. Okay, we don't have to reach, but we still have a 4 Han hand, a 3 Han hand here, 3 Han hand here. This guy potentially has a Yakuman. They have not discarded a single green tile. Well, that's not a green tile, so if you flush me, you flush me. And because there's red on this tile, it doesn't count as the Yakuman limit hand for all greens. We've also discarded the tile I need. That potentially bodes well for us. Oh yeah, we also get a door. Yeah, this is Mangan. I'm sorry. I'm miscalculating. So if we get the 5, it's a Mangan hand. Or very near so. We could change the weight if we really wanted to, but I don't think I want to change the weight. So this guy, I think everyone's very close to a ready hand now. Person on my right is probably the furthest away. Cross, I'm not really sure how close they are, because they've only discarded... Basically, well, thank you. Little Roosh. Didn't give me the Dora, but it's still a decent chunk of points. It puts us well out of range. This guy would have to hit pretty hard. Cool, the stream's gonna end just in time for me to like go eat dinner. Watch my show for a couple hours. Alright, so it's a little bit out of reach. We might be able to find it. We could just shut the game down. I can wait for the next one. Double white mage. The soap tile. When you get the real Mahjong set, I'll actually show mine one day. I'm gonna dump this 3. Show mine. And I think mine actually have, there's some that cut like a rectangular pattern on it, depending on the type of set. But like there's some that are just, the tile's just basically blank. It's blank or very near blank. So like, we didn't have the indexes on the tiles. I don't need this Dora. Let's just get out of it now. Shame, I don't have a... See, I had the opportunity to call down this hand, but then I wouldn't have a lot of defense, and that's... Like, the only way this goes truly, truly wrong is if this guy gets a really monster hand. I don't really necessarily care what these other two are doing. I mean, I do and I don't. I would rather get to a point that I have a hand that could potentially challenge for second. Because third has no... There's like the rating points for third are the straight difference between you and 25,000 points. So as far as the way that the rating bonuses and things are calculated in this, third place is essentially a wash. Because like second and first are like 40 or 80 rating points or something flat. There's like a bonus on top of what you've earned. On top of an additional bonus. Whereas finishing last, we'd lose another 100 points easily. So it's kind of one of the bad things about the way the rating system works. It makes a lot of times the system doesn't. I'm just gonna get out of these soaps. I don't need these soaps anymore. I got these 9s. And this was a Yaku. We might still find a hand elsewhere. I don't know. This hand is not... We're not really finding a hand here. Goodness me. The guy across from us on the last hand, he discarded only honors and 1s and 9s the entire time besides a lone 7. See, we would have been able to call that, but again, we're really looking for a very large hand, or just staying out of trouble. I hate to play that way on this particular hand. Like, why not? What's the... So if we were playing super safe, we would have just saved that soap for when this guy on our right reaches. Considering what they're tossing, though, they seem very, very far from Tenpai. They started the game by tossing a pair, which is something. Again, I'm just not really not interested in like slamming some 2K hand that's worth 2 rating points when something going terribly wrong is 130. That's great. You know what I'm discarding? The same tile you just discarded, friend. I have the 9s too. The 9s work. But the 5 was a... The 5 is... This guy can't go out on the 5 currently. He could make a meld of it, but he couldn't go out on it. So that's why I went with the 5 first over the 9s. It's just a Furryton rule. So it's known as temporary Furryton. Also, with the number of Doras, there's still 5 Doras left. Yeah, it's still a little bit. So match was never. These last 2 matches, we could have lost a lot of points today. Instead, we just lost some points. I think we're still we're losing like 12 points. So we're down 75 rating points on the day. Pretty much, we gained half of them back in that one match. I don't even think did we win a hand here? Well, it's based on, I think they were Adept 1. So I think it's 20 points doubled because it's South round. So if you're the first, come right out of Novice, I think it's 20 times 2, 40. Each individual level you go up, every time you level up, Adept 2, Adept 3, etc., it's the base value in East round is 10 more points. That's how I remember it. So I think it goes 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I want to say it's like it's either 100 or 120 points you'd lose at Expert 2. So that's one of that's like, if you ever wonder what the difference was between these different ranks, as you move up, it increases the amount of that penalty. That's pretty much that's the difference in the number of points that you need to upgrade. But I mean, I think we played 3 rounds today. I might play another one later, maybe not on stream. But because the goal was to unlock more of this. Let's check our rewards. Did we claim them? We did claim them. How do I equip that? So now we got to get to level 30. That's the next goal, is because we get a reach stick, and then the rest of them are just copper. But we'll keep playing. The goal will probably be to try to finish the whole thing out. But we have 13 more days, so a level a day ish. But obviously some of them require more than 1 win. It's like you have to win three hands to finish a stage, and then maybe sometimes it requires 4, so we have to win, like, is it a creamsicle? No, I don't think it is. I think it's related to, I think it says Invincible Ichimi or something. It says that. So we may not use it. We'll probably end up getting a why can't it be a separate thing? What do I even have? How does any of this work? See, I don't have one. I don't have one. Let's see, what are the actual reach sticks you can get? See, I'd take one of these. These are cool. I don't have any of those. Apparently, I think you have to wish 25 times in order to get one of those. Where's the... yeah, I know. People are streaming with it. I'm like, you understand how distracting that is, right? Isn't there a... Wait, you get Jade from out... Oh, that's just a conversion. I'm like, how do you get outfit vouchers, and why would you ever trade them for Jade? What am I looking for? Oh, I just wanted to see, yeah, because those are the ones you can buy from that, but that's probably the overview. So you got the sword, the creamsicle. I think you have like a 15%, you have a 15% chance of getting them. What are these? Whoa! Oh baby, maybe I'll have to... It's a tablecloth. There is a mod, if you download the desktop version of Mahjong Soul, you can actually customize your placemat, like with something else. Like, I'm surprised no one's done something where they put their stream stuff on it or something, but I guess you could just overlay it anyways. Alright, I'm gonna watch my show. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Good to see y'all. Caesar, Biba, Yogi, Asper was around. Made a couple new people, Ziggy and somebody else. Don't remember your name. I forget who you were, but you know who you are. Good to see y'all, and I'll see you wherever I end up, either Yogi's or wherever. Maybe we just play a little more. But I'll see you in a few hours. I'm gonna go eat, watch my wrestling. See you later.